All right, welcome to another edition of Dizzarian Plays Everquest 2 TLE Time Lock Expansion. So, look at there, I'm level 30. Very nice. So, with my last group failing miserably, I still don't have food. That's dumb. Oh, I'm going to need it. So, I might have to run and get some. I decided I needed to really update my gear, update my spells, everything. So you can see all of my spells are at least now adept. I also have my gear. I'm using mostly level 30 gear. Um, so it's I'm at my level now, which is level 30, and so I'm ready to move on. But before I moved on to Enchanted Lands, which is the next zone, and I might spend some more time in Neck Forest here, but I'm getting kind of sick of it too. It seems like every 10 levels when we do gain, we're ready to move on because it's just been so long in these current zones. Had a request, and it was a great one to do a heritage quest. And since we are level 30, it's now time that we can. And I'll link to the one I'm doing. I'm going to be doing the Shiny Halberd. And the Shiny Halberd starts at the Dark Light Woods zone. You see right here, this is the gate off in the distance there to Dark Light Woods, which on the map is right here in the center. So it's below Nectropolis Castle. When you do that, you talk to this Dragoon Kane today, and let's see. Let's look up our quest here because I've already done the very first part because it was basically just it was pretty easy and long. So an easy way to find these. So like right now I have tons of quests, and I think the default is to sort by the current zone. You can actually change this to sort by category. When you do that, you start to see some interesting things. Here's like we got access quests, we got some city task, and we have a heritage quest. Now, a heritage quest gives you status to your guild and to you, that you can use on other items, and your guild is going to love you if you do these things. So we can see here the level 30. We're going to go ahead and put that on our bar. I'm hoping I can complete this without a group. I think I can. It says I'm in an old but still very dangerous dark elf in Nectalis Forest. He seems to be kind of a leader of the dark elves that are roaming the forest. I'm going to try to complete a few tasks for him to get on his good side and see what valuable information he knows. So it's kind of a spy. It seems like dark elves are the bad guys in all of this. We get at the end of this, we get a shiny halberd. You can see that it's not going to be really usable by me. I mean, even if I wanted to use two-handed weapons, it's not something I could really use. But the thing with most of these heritage items, especially one like this, I believe you can put it in your house. So I think there's some way of transforming it so that you can show it in your house. So it's worth doing for that house item. And again, mainly you're going after the status anyway. So you can see it is a pretty neat little item there. Look at that. Big. Would be cool. Who knows? I might use it for as an appearance item. So the very first thing he wants is owlbears. And if you've been leveling around in Nectalis Forest, everybody and their dog wants owlbears for some reason or another. So even if you don't really have an interest in this, I mean, because you think, oh, there's going to be, I need to kill 30 owlbears, which I think that's what it is, 30, something ridiculous like 30. Get this at the beginning, like especially if you're coming out of Dark Light Woods, come talk to this guy, pick it up to begin with. And with all the other quests you're doing, you're going to eventually kill 30 owlbears anyway. So go ahead and do that. Pick it up. Again, that's the reason I started at this step is because getting all those owlbears, especially grinding through them, is ridiculous. So we're not going to do that. So let's turn this in, talk to him, and see what we got going on. Do you bring me meat for my people, or are you trying my patience? Speak quickly, adventurer. I am still hunting the meat. No, I'm not. Oh, I brought you the meat. Impressive. This meat will last us through the season. I'm beginning to trust you, which may be a miscalculation on my part. However, I have not lived this long by making faulty judgments. Then what else can I gain? What else can I do to gain your trust? The forest has long been a part of our great empire. I have returned to it now to find that it has grown dangerous for my people. You will help me reduce that danger. How am I going to do that? The unnaturals ones shuffle forth from the castle beyond the Gargoyle Gorge. Those constructs threaten the lives of my people and are danger to us all. Destroy them and bring me proof. Do this and I might speak with you again. I'll take care of them. So again, this one is a long grind. We're going to have to kill 30 of them. Where we're going is to Nectropus Castle. So you can see that's directly above us, but we cannot go directly above us like this. And even though there is a... If you're on the regular servers, you'll be able to use the griffins to easily travel over there. Like you could take a griffin to there and then come across. But being that we are on the time lock expansion server, we are going to have to run our big butt all the way over to Nectropus Castle. And then we're going to run around the circle here to get those items. So I'll make you watch me running over there. So there are, you can kind of cut it close around here to go up into Nectropus Castle. And you're going to see some of these guys on the way. And we probably can kill at least the skeletons. As we can see, well, let's see. Let's see what they are. Did he just disappear or did he jump up into a tree? I've seen him jump up into a tree a lot around here. So these are all heroic. We don't want them. I accidentally took one of those guys because I was like, oh, there's a flag. There's a quest item I need. I'm just going to kill that. No, no, no. We don't want to do that. So they are 30 triple up heroics, and they will destroy you. So, but when we get around Nectropus Castle, there's some solo mobs. Also, if you go here to MR Sense, I think there's some undead around that area that you could also kill. But it's pretty easy to get the numbers around Nectropus Castle, so that's where we're heading. So here we are, we're coming up to Nectropus Castle. Have a Halloween-y feel to it, I think. Not so much creepy, just kind of... and look at the bent spires and stuff. It's kind of funny. Alright, so here around Nectropus Castle, we can just start to go around the moat here, and you'll see we get lots of pop-ups for these quests. And we can just start picking them off. And we're going to need to kill 30 of these things. Now that we're level 30, though, this should be fairly quick. You can see I've got all of my spells upgraded. Everything is... See, we chopped him down really pretty fast. And that thing's won. And of course I've got other quests that are popping off here, so that'll be good. Look at that big axe. I love that thing. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and grind through these 30 mobs, and at the end of it we'll talk again. Alright, so wrapping up the final mob here. This was a good, easy grind. Tons of these guys around. You will not run out. They will pop behind you, so this is a great area to grind through those. You don't even need to go to MR Descent or anything, because there's just there's more than enough. Got a tell in game from Locrian and telling me that they liked the video, so really appreciate that. Appreciate all you guys. If you're watching this video, give me a like, subscribe if you are enjoying it. Don't ever hesitate to message me in game if you just want to give me a shout out. I appreciate those a lot. So we're going to run back to the Darklight Woods entrance and turn this part in and see what the guy has to say. Alright, let's see what he says. Did you bring proof? Yes, I have collected enough proof. Or have I? Yeah, here's your proof. I believed you would have proven too weak for this task. You surprised me with your return. As remarkable as your accomplishment was, I require another thing of you before I will trust you. Alright, what other test do you have in mind? In this forest lies the pool of the behemoth. Yes, we're familiar with the pool of the behemoth. I wish a drink from that pool, but I dare not leave this area to do so. Take this flask and fill it with the water of the pool. The potency of the water fades quickly after it is removed from its source, so return to the flask in haste. Do this, and I'll trust you enough to remove my hand from the sword hilt for a short time. Get the water for you. Alright, so this is a little bit trickier part of the quest. We need to travel down here to the pool of the behemoth, and which isn't hard. That's not the hard part. The hard part is once we get the flask, we have 9 minutes to get back up here. Now, so you definitely want to have a mount on this, and there's enough time, but around this area is several things that will root you, so which will also eat up your time. So you just want to be on point whenever you do this. Maybe clear out some mobs in a path before you do it. I don't really plan on doing that much, so we're going to see if I fail at this or not. I do fail at a lot of things when it comes to this. So we're going to try this out. Whenever I get down to the pool of behemoth, we'll start up again. So we're here at the pond. And I just cleared out one mob just in case. I don't know how this actually updates, so we'll figure this out together. Okay, so you just jump in. So as long as you've got jumped in, you're good. And you can see now that we did that, we have a timer counting down. So we are going to do this as quick as we can. Did get hit there, but that's fine. Some of those fish in the water I have been caught by them before with roots and stuff, so just be aware. I think we're gonna have plenty of time though. Yeah, as long as we don't get too messed up, pay attention, don't run into like any triple up mobs, I'll be able to make it just in time. So I'll pause, and when we get close, I'll unpause it, so we'll see where we're at. Okay, easy run. So that took like 4 or 5 minutes to do without any hang-ups, so not too bad. You can easily do that. Let's see what he has to say. Here, take it. Ah, it has been so long since I have savored the taste of the water from the behemoth pond. Ooh. You have done as I asked. I will not name you an ally to the Thexian cause, but for the time being you are not an enemy. What is the cause you're trying to lead? Do not think for one instance that I lead this cause. I am a loyal son of Neriak and dragoon from the house of Thex. My last order along with the others was to return here and await his return. But you lead these people now. They do as you say. Command I have here is by circumstance, not by choice. When one of the higher rank arrives, then I will gladly yield my command of these camps. For the time being, yes, I am the authority here. Didn't you bring the Thexians here? No, these people, my people, were here when I arrived. They are loyal sons and daughters of the Neriak. Unlike those that have fled the human protection of Freeport, we are the ones that remain loyal to the Citadel Empire, and when the time comes, we will be the ones ready to re-enter Neriak and rejoin our people. What can I do so that you will see me as an ally? Foolishly determined, aren't you? If you can return to me what was once taken, I will look upon you as an ally, and what was taken from you. During my earliest days in the Empire's army, I took a fine halberd made of brass from an orc of the Sharlock clan. The shine was so great I could see my enemies even behind me. That weapon served me well as the Battle of Bloody Kithakor. Because of the events that transpired there, the weapon seemed to have been imbued by the great powers of hate. Others noticed this as well, including a dragoon at the battle. The dragoon took the weapon from you. Dragoon Toussaint, who would later become a dragoon captain, saw the potential in the weapon and challenged me for it in the unarmed combat just one day after the battle ended. He could easily see I was badly wounded, but demanded I accept the challenge regardless. I was easily defeated because of my injuries and was forced to yield the weapon. He took it from me dishonorably, and I wished to have it back. If he is a dragoon, shouldn't he be headed here? His regiment was stationed here at the Dragoon Citadel in the western side of Necklace Forest during the War of the Fae, while I was in Fadark. His entire regiment was wiped out during the attack. The weapon now lies in those ruins. Okay, then why haven't you retrieved it? The regiment was destroyed, but they still exist in the unlife. Oh, I will not and cannot engage another dragoon in combat in this life or the afterlife. Seek out the Citadel of Toussaint, face him, and return to me with the weapon. Do this, and you will be my ally. I'll get it for you. Alright, so we have to go find this undead captain. He is at the Citadel of Gulthex. So let's see where that is at. Got the coordinates here from... So it's way over near the beach. So that's going to be a little bit of a run. And we'll head over that way and see what's up. Okay. So, the captain is inside this little citadel. We've got heroics guarding the outside. I'm not for sure if this is all heroic. So I'm going to first try to sneak in and see if they're all heroic on the inside. This could be bad. I know... Oh, wait, there's people in here. Let's see if I can join up. So, yeah, this will be good if that's the case. Because these are heroics. Ah, good. This is the way I wanted it. So, this is actually a ring event that fires off. So we're going to see if these guys are doing it. And we're going to see if they're doing the... So I bet they are. They said that's a long camp so far. From my information, it looks like it's about a 10-minute spawn on these guys. Great. So these guys are doing it too. So when the mob pops, we'll come back. We had some pop here. I don't... This may be the start of the ring event. Some X-Hull Revenant. This looks like a husband and wife team. Look, we've got Pocket, Crockett, Socket, and Rocket. So that's pretty funny. He did say something about his wife there, so it's pretty good. So this should be the start of the ring event. And things will just keep getting more until we get the actual guy that we need. Very fortunate I didn't have to try to gather a group for this, and that they were actually sitting here. Usually my luck, I would have to be begging around, hoping someone would help me. My clan's not big enough. There he is. This is the guy we need. Awesome. All right. So we will mount up. And we'll go turn this in. Okay. So we're going to turn this in, and there'll be something that happens. We gotta make sure we don't get this guy killed. I've been waiting here a second, hoping this other person cleared out, because I don't want him to mess up what I'm about to do. I don't know why they're just standing here. Anyway, we'll go ahead and talk. You have returned, but do you carry with you what I sent you to recover? I have the weapon right here, Captain Tassane didn't give it up easily. Many an enemy has fallen to this blade, whether in my possession or that of another. It has been my prize, much sought after since my earliest days in the Empire Army. I can still feel the magic it possesses. What was that? I didn't hear anything. Silence. The forest moves. Be ready. So we're kind of moving away, because you can see now that he was actually able to be hit. So we didn't want to hit him with our AoEs, and we are going to use our AoEs. So just be careful of that if you're in here doing this. And these are just tiny heroics, so linked heroics. So that's not a big deal. We can take them, I think. Oh gosh. So we're going to kill these assassins, because they are obviously after this dude. And one more to go. Dun, 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 dun. And... the assassins tried to kill him. And there we go. We got the trumpets signifying we completed a heroic quest. They have tracked me even here. The time grows dangerous with ever-passing day. My honor constrains me to repay you for saving my life. I will carry no debt. Here, take this weapon you recovered. I owe you nothing now. The Shiny Brass Halbred is yours. Thank you. And we get our status and Shiny Brass Halbred. So, got they thought I did a rip, but this was a heritage quest. So, there's our Shiny Brass Halberd. Let me look something here real fast. So, it's, as you can see, like I said, we're not going to be able to use this thing. It's just too... it's too low level for me, even as a, because you can see it has 47.1 rating, and I have two 30 DPS weapons, and even if it wasn't about that, my weapons have more stats on them anyway. So I think I have a, let's see, this is 12 plus 13 is 25 strength. This is 38 strength, 37, 36 strength, 9 weapon skill. Yeah, I still don't think it's something I'm going to use. I could carry it around on my back. You can also, if you do this, if you examine it, you can say the Shiny Brass Halbred can be mounted and set in your home. Place the mounting on this item. This will leave the item as is. So if you click on this will it will make it a house item, so you can put it in your house. I just haven't decided what I'm going to do with it. But anyway, that was the Shiny Brass Halberd Heritage Quest. I'll put a link to that in the notes. That way you guys can follow and do it yourself. It's fairly easy. You just need a group for that one part. I got very lucky to have a group. I could have been here for a long time if I hadn't had that group sitting there. So hopefully this helped somebody out, or you found it interesting. If you did, make sure you give me a like, subscribe, or any kind of tells or anything. I really appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you again next time. Bye.